Hello traders, and welcome to today's short presentation on how to swing trade Forex currency pairs for profit consistently. This strategy gives high win rates and can change your Forex trading experience drastically to consistently making profits every single day. This presentation is being presented by AU's Forex. Before we go further, let's look at our disclaimer. It is required by the regulatory body, so kindly go through it. This is self-explanatory. Okay, so it's required by the regulatory body, that's why we have to show it. Okay, having looked at that, let's go ahead. What are the tools that we need to constantly make money in Forex using the strategy I want to show us today? The first thing that we need is the price charts. On the right, we are looking at the daily price charts here of Great British Pound and Australian dollar daily. So the strategy can work on daily, weekly, and intraday. Any time frame is okay, but we need to use different approach. What we need, the price charts, and followed by the currency strength indicator that I would discuss more in details later. Other indicators which are not necessary but are good if you can have them are MACD histogram and also the moving averages. Generally, I add 20 EMA, 50 EMA, and also the 200 to see the momentum. For the MACD histogram, what we are looking at is the bull and the bear power. When the MACD histogram is increasing and is above the zero line, so we know that the more bull are coming to the markets and the price generally is trending up. On the other hand, if the MACD is below the central line and decreasing, we know generally the price is coming down. So that's just what we need MACD histogram for. Now let's discuss more about currency strength indicator. Currency strength indicator shows different currency that are weakening and those that are strengthening. This is the baseline. The dotted line is the baseline. Any currency that is tending up, rising above the center line and is rising, we believe is strengthening, while the currency below the center line, the baseline, and is moving down, is weakening. Each color code, this is the legend on top, the legend, the baseline, you can show that is a dotted line, and euro, that's the color of the euro in pink. British pound, this is the red, and we have the USD, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, this is the Swiss franc, Canadian dollar here, and Australian dollar, the brown, and the white is the New Zealand dollar. So depending on the how they are moving, So what we are looking for on the currency strength indicator is to look for a particular currency, individual currency, that is rising. It can be especially above the baseline. It can also be below this baseline, as long as it's strengthening, it's showing a high momentum of strengthening. Then we combine it with a weakening currency. A weakening currency, that is a currency that is falling. This can be below this the baseline, or weakening and is above the baseline. That's just what we are looking for. Now, looking at this example, for example, if I want to look for a currency to compare with at this particular moment, the close of the market is 1808 as at this recording, 2017. At this date, I'm looking at this Canadian dollar is above the baseline and is showing the momentum is rising. The currency is rising, so it's strengthening. Then I look for another currency that is weakening. I can see one here, that's Great British Pound, and also the blue one, that's USD. So I can combine them. I can combine two trades like this. That is looking for Great British Pound combined with Canadian dollar. So what I will be doing now is to sell Great British Pound while buying the sell the pair, and also USD card. I'll be selling the pair. I'll be selling. I'll be shorting the pair, because what I see is that dollar is falling while the Canadian dollar is rising. Also, I can use, you can see Australian dollar is also rising. The momentum is rising. I can combine it with either Great British Pound or USD. So that's what we are looking for in the currency strength indicator. We are looking for a currency that is strengthening, which we are going to combine with another currency that is weakening. So this is for the daily time frame. Now let's look at some examples of previous trade that were taken. Keep it. Oops. Let me go back. Okay. Now examples. This signal was generated on the 3rd of August. Here we see the New Zealand dollar, though is on top of the baseline, but it's weakening. It's weakening. It's falling generally. Then looking at Japanese yen, is below, but it's strengthening. It's strengthening. That gives me a signal to look at what is going on in the chart. Also, we can look at USD also and combine it with either New Zealand dollar or Canadian dollar. As at this time, that was on the 3rd of August. Now going to the chart, what I found on the New Zealand dollar is that for the past 6 days, the bear were in control. They are in control, as indicated on the MACD histogram as well. So for my planning, I look at an entry at this support level now, which used to support level before, which is now acting, probably will be acting as a resistance, since the price has already fallen below it. So that's my target entry point for the meantime. Now I need to look for the stop loss and where to take profit. What I see before in the price chart is that this particular level acted, the moment price went down, is acted as a resistance. The moment price pulled down to hit, it falls down again, so it's acted as a resistance level to hit. And when price was going up, temporarily there was a little consolidation, so it might be a good place for me to take my profit in case the price my prediction is correct. In case my prediction is wrong, then my stop loss, I look for the closest swing high, in the price. So the closest swing high that I can find here, this is a swing high that is very high. This is another swing high, this is lower. This is another swing high, this almost the same. This is another swing high, so I prefer to go with this one. So this will be my stop loss in case the trade goes against me. So this is my profit target, and this the planned entry. Okay, now moving ahead, this is what I did, and this is my stop loss. This is the entry that this is the points, the price level that I want to enter the trade, and this is the level that I plan to take my profit. The risk reward ratio is found to be 3 to 1, so it looks interesting. So I'm planning to lose if the trade goes against me. I lose at this point, but in case it finally goes in my favor, then I have a 3 to 1 reward to risk ratio, which is okay. This is for those people that cannot sit at their desk for 24 hours to actually enter the trade. In case you have another job that you are doing just early in the morning or close of business, just set your entry level and the stop loss and profit targets. However, for those who are real traders and are in trade generally 24 hours or most of the time, you can go to hourly chart, 60 minutes chart, and take your trade. This is on the 4th. On the 4th, after getting the signal on the 3rd of August. On the 3rd, the price moves up a bit. Let's go to the previous chart. You can see it's around, our entry on the daily chart is around 82. But on the hourly, you can even get a better entry. You see the price moving up close to the previous support level, and the moment the price gets to that support level, initially it went up and failed. The price came down, it closed below it. Then the next hour it tried to move up again, the price comes down again. You can see consistently for about 5 hours it's trending. This particular line, this particular level is acting as a good resistance. Now it used to be support, but now it's resistant. So that's a good entry. Instead of instead of 82, that would have entered there on daily chart. But when trading using intertrade, I can enter my trade at a good price. And also for intraday 60 minutes chart, I look for my stop loss. I can reduce my stop loss and look for swing high, two swing high above my entry. This is my entry now. It's two swing high. This is the first swing high, the second swing high. I can put my stop loss at this level. That's 82.4. If you look at the previous on the daily chart, I'll keep it on the daily charts. Previously, what we had, it's close to 83. That's close to 83. Now we have a better entry, 82.4. Now, so that's the difference between, yeah, the bottom line is for us to have our planning. So anticipate, don't participate, because the moment price leaves and you start chasing the price, that's where many people lose their money. Now let's go ahead. What happened after this? Is our entry. The second day, on the daily chart, the second day price, we take the trade, we enter the trade and see the results here. So we have our winning, the price enter our target level, and we have our profits. Now, apart from the New Zealand dollar Japanese yen trade, the same day there are a couple of signals that we generated from the currency strength indicator. We can see USD. We can combine USD with New Zealand dollar, that is weakening. USD is rising, is strengthening. Also, euro on the same day is strengthening. In fact, this is a better trade, because it's above the baseline. Euro is above the baseline and it's strengthening. This, so we could have combined euro with New Zealand dollar, combined euro with Canadian dollar as well, or combine New Zealand dollar with USD, or Canadian dollar with USD as well. So let's look at this. I took another trade that day. That was New Zealand dollar USD. Okay, so what happened? This is what I saw on the 3rd of August. So I look for the previous level that acted as resistance when price was going up. When price was going up, it was rejected and temporarily pulled back. That's at resistance level before price finally moves above it. Now price is moving down. So I expected at least the price to test that particular level of 0.74 again. So that's my plan, and that's my plan entry point, and my stop loss. I look for the closest swing high, which is at this point. Okay, and profit targets. Previously, this particular level acted as a good resistance. Price entered into that level and it was rejected, and price started falling. So when price was rising at that particular level, you strengthened back. It was rejected, even though there was a false breakout. It was rejected and price fall again before it finally passed through it. So that's a good target for me. And when I look at the risk reward ratio, it's about 1.5. Generally, I always look for at least minimum of 1 to 1. 1 to 1. So this is a good trade for me to take. So what happened to the trade? Look at it here. This is my entry level. What happened now? Price did not get to my entry points before it started moving down, so I lost because I have some other commitments. I was training some other students, so I couldn't sit down beside my computer, so price started falling down, so I miss out on the trade. But generally it got to my profit taking level. I don't believe the price enter into my entry level. I would have had the good 2 trades. However, one is okay without a loss. So this is a kind of a trade that is required for swing trading, and the win rate is over 80%. It's over 80% using currency strength indicator. That's how I use it for trading. I also use it for intraday trading most often. Most of the time I do intraday if I don't have any teaching training of students. This is just a summary of the of my trading strategy for swing trading. Thanks for watching. Subsequently, I intend to do live trading videos which will be uploaded into my channel. Keep watching my channel. That's AU's Forex FX, and I believe you learn 1 or 2 things. Thank you very much. Please keep watching. Bye.